People often think for a Halloween level to be good, it has to be from a horror game.
But we're here to pay our respects to those terrifying levels from the games you wouldn't expect them to be from.
The rules are simple. One entry per franchise, and we will not be including games such as Resident Evil or Castlevania on this list. We're trying to show you guys that the spirit of Halloween can be found in all kinds of games. With that said, I'm Wardog.
And I'm Mike, and this is our top 10 Halloween levels.
From non-horror games. Well, this must be quite the list if something as iconic as Big Boo's Haunt is only at the number 10 spot.
Indeed. Though mainly a nostalgic classic, Big Boo's Haunt doesn't really go beyond the ghost known as the Boos. In fact, even the boss is nothing but a Big Boo. 3 times.
And if I'm not mistaken, the fights are identical to each other, with the exception of a different location each time. One of them being that stupid balcony!
The balcony? That's what sticks out most to you? Not the, oh, I don't know, killer piano?
How dare you bring that up! Anyways, we can both agree that the music is quite creepy.
Really? I found it very happy and carnival-like.
You mean the merry-go-round?
Of course. Can you hum the other one?
Yeah.
Grave Manor. Who says you have to be creepy to capture the spirit of Halloween?
My gosh, it's cuter than Kirby!
Grave Manor has everything checked off for a good spooky Halloween level. Bats? Check. Eerie music? Check.
If you say so.
Ghosts? Check. Religious elements? Check.
What the heck?
What's wrong? Don't you think it's cool?
I guess, though it's kinda risky.
You can also guide ghosts into the afterlife. And guess what else?
What?
It's got a spooky piano.
Curse you! Now, whether you're a fan of the remaster or the classic, DuckTales Transylvania level is definitely the second most memorable part of the game.
What's the first?
Not on this video. No! Stop! Stop!
So, anyways, this level is on the list probably because it looks a lot like a Disney-esque Castlevania level.
Probably. And it has magic to dispel.
That's right. Straight from the cartoon and definitely the most familiar boss of the entire game.
It's a shame you have to go on a fetch quest to rescue the boys, though.
Yeah. How many of you people remember this gem? Pac-Man World was such a fun and happy game. Jolly, colorful levels, and then, oh my god, so scary! The music, the colors, the bats, by god, the bats!
What the heck kind of bat is that?
And in typical final level fashion, it's a real pain in the neck. Cheap platforming deaths away.
Oh joy. Still, this really does look like your standard stroll on Halloween night.
Exactly. The moon, those trees, and the skeletons just add to the atmosphere. But it seems to be missing something.
What would that be, Mike?
Pumpkins!
Ah yes, Pumpkin Hill, complete with the classic Knuckles rap.
We can both admit that aged poorly.
Oh yeah.
Good. So let's tell the folks the real reason we chose Pumpkin Hill. The level design.
It's almost a precursor to Mario Galaxy. Very open compared to the other levels of the game. It was fun to explore Pumpkin Hill.
Also, the background really pops. The colors add to the environment and, well, come on, pumpkins!
Okay, calm down. Ah, Gauntlet Dark Legacy. The absolute best local, non-Mario Kart multiplayer around. And I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, a hack and slash arcade game. I miss those.
That's right. And while most of our entries so far have been Halloween levels that take place later in the game, the province starts off right at the beginning.
I'm really digging the amount of variety the levels have. We got a graveyard, an abandoned village of the dead, a freaking mausoleum. Oh wow, a mausoleum!
That's right. The monsters have a lot of variety as well, not to mention these horrific maggots. Ugh!
The boss looks pretty badass too.
And let's not forget the music. A perfect blend of creepy and epic.
You know something? This level reminds me of a place that really drives home the creepy aspect now that I think about it. Yup, it's Wraith Marsh from Fable 2. If you want something that's downright disturbing, Wraith Marsh is your primary contender. It's perhaps the only entry on this list that takes place in a spooky swamp, rather than a cemetery or haunted house.
There's also a lot of monsters to be had. Banshees, Balverines, which are similar to werewolves, and Hollow Men. Also, the music really adds to the atmosphere.
But when it comes to this area's uniqueness, nothing chills your bones more than its backstory.
Take it away, Mike.
Before it was a spooky swamp, Wraith Marsh was known as a town called Oakvale. It was here that a young man approached the Shadow Judges and was willing to make a trade for eternal youth. By sacrificing the use of this village, this man kept his own youth in return. As time went by, the village became desolate and the swamps of Darkwood swallowed Oakvale whole, transforming it into what is now Wraith Marsh.
That's quite disturbing. Who was this horrid man?
Spoilers, my friend. Spoilers.
Let's not kid ourselves. The main reason this is on the list is because you get to explore A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Not only that, but you also have everyone's favorite Pumpkin King, Jack Skellington, on your side as you beat down the gambling Oogie Boogie with a giant key.
They even got the original song, This Is Halloween, to play as the background music. Awesome!
Not to mention, check out the getup for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. These new looks really help them blend in with the world, and they don't stick out like they do in, say, Neverland.
Overall, we love the movie and we love the world, but there's still 2 more entries that we think top Halloween Town.
You knew we'd have a Zelda entry somewhere on this list, but we'll be honest, we couldn't really pinpoint which one at first.
We thought of Earth Temple, which had the atmosphere, but wasn't too spooky. Arbiter's Ground had some eerie elements, but minus the boss, it really didn't leave much of an impression. Endicana Canyon, which is definitely freaky, but...
You just can't beat the Shadow Temple. Whether it's the bloodstains along the walls, the creepy traps and execution tools, or worst of all, dead hands.
It's very rare for a mini-boss to overshadow the boss in every aspect, but Dead Hand delivered in that aspect and more.
You really didn't expect it, and when it finally happened, you were dramatized. No question.
Well, you see, Dead Hand looks like something that was copied over from the early Resident Evil titles. He's so out of place, and yet so fitting. The boss itself, Bongo Bongo, he's kinda goofy in appearance, but if you take into account his backstory of a thief who stole the lens of truth, and was decapitated for it,
Nintendo for kids, I think. Oh dear Din.
Halloween has just been incarnated into a video game, and it is awesome.
Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie could definitely be considered the high point of the game. The difficulty is ramped up, making each Jiggy a worthwhile challenge. The environments are getting larger in scale, and Grant Kirkhope is just giving his all with this song.
But let's look at what all this level has to offer. There's ghosts and goblins. You can transform into a pumpkin, so cute. Make your way through a hedge maze, and try to solve a puzzle on a Ouija board. A Ouija board!
You forgot the haunted piano!
I'll curse you for bringing that up!
Mad Monster Mansion has a lot to offer to the player, and it's definitely the first thing you think of when you associate Halloween with video games.
So there you have it, our 10 favorite Halloween levels in video games. If you have any other levels that we may have missed, leave a comment below.
That's right, and if you don't agree and hate our choices...
Thank you. I don't get it.
What?
What does thank you have to do with hating our choices?
He's not saying thank you, he's clearly saying something else.
No, he isn't.
Oh, come on, he clearly is.
You got one dirty mind, sir. A dirty mind indeed.
It's not me, that's definitely what he's saying.
You're a loony.
I am not. Play that clip again, you'll hear it.
Why?
Just do it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Nada.
Yeah.
Not me.
I think yes.
Nope, not this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I wrote this, I say no.
Well, I'm saying yes, so...
Nope, not me.
Yeah, I think you... Yeah.
Won't do it.
Yes, you will.
Okay, thank you for checking out our Halloween video. Be sure to subscribe to Mike, he's over there. Yep, you can see his reviews and his Let's Plays. So give a click, give him a sub, tell him I sent you. Thanks a bunch, Mike, and you guys stay tuned and we'll see some new videos in the near future. Alright, take it easy.